it. So right now, all you can hear my voice is my voice. I'll throw up my video in just a second. I need to get Facebook up so that way I can share to a few places because I am live on my business page right now. So let me see where I am. And then we will, I'll throw my face up here and we'll talk about what foundation is right for you. All right, let's see here. Here we go. I am going to share this to my personal page. I am okay. I'm going to share it to my story. Yay. And I am going to share it in my business group, my Lady Life Hack group. Y'all, if you're not a part of my Lady Life Hack group, get in there because I do post specials in there every now and then. Live now. I do post in there all the time. I post cool stuff in there too. Okay, so I think that's got us. Let's go ahead and turn our video on. Hey y'all! So I am starting to slowly get my office set up. I'm still unpacking boxes, but I've got my Louis Vuitton out and I've got some stuff moving around in here, and I've got one of my makeup boxes right here. It's hard to tell which way I am. I also have my ring light set up so you can like see it in my glasses a little bit. And I'm just excited for it. I'm so excited that you're here and watching my new broadcast stream. This is super exciting. I'm also on my new laptop. So make sure you leave me comments if you have any questions about anything that we go over tonight. I'm going to show you some products, show you what works best for that, and what will be best for you, your skin type, and what kind of coverage you're looking for. From I don't wear any makeup to oh my gosh, we got to cover all this. Okay, I've got scars, I've got sunspots, help me cover it. All of that and in between is where we're at, okay? So when you come on, make sure that you throw me up some hearts or say hello so I can say hi to you as well, because I'm on my business page. And I'm not sure if you know this or not, but when you're on a business page, you can't see who's viewing you unless they're your personal friend. So when you come on, say hi and tell me where you're from. So just some quick announcements before we get started with today's discussion, which is which foundation is best for you. I'm Danny, if you don't know. I'm the owner of Honey D Beauty, and I'm so excited to be here and to talk to you every day. I am doing a giveaway, and let me show you what my giveaway is. It's one of my perfume samples, okay? This perfume sample is With All My Heart, me. It is a luscious little spritzer. It's beautiful. And on the inside, it explains about what it is. So it says, with all my heart, a comforting cocoon of intoxicating sandalwood with tender florals. So let me tell you how to enter this giveaway. And it's on the bar below, right there. To enter the giveaway, share this live to your page and tag me in the post. And the winner will be drawn and announced on my business page, which is Honey D Beauty, here on Facebook. And I'll announce the winner and then I'll contact you to get your mailing address to send you your perfume sample. And this is such a cute little thing, and it smells so good. So right now, for some reason, my perfumes are like rolling hot. So I wanted to do a giveaway with that. Now, hot topics. Number one, if you would like text updates for specials or when I'm going live, text at Dani Honey, DANIHONEY to 81010. That's in this scrolling bar that's coming across. It's the first part. For text updates, you can text at Dani Honey to 81010. I really appreciate every share that you guys give me. That means that you support me, you like my videos, you love what I do, you laugh at my jokes, or you find the information useful. So if you do any of that, please give me some hearts and let me know you're here to support me. That makes me feel better and not so nervous, because yes, even though I've been doing this for 2 years now, I still get incredibly nervous. So that's all for the updates. Again, I'm Dani with Honeydee Beauty, and let's get into which foundation is right for you. So I have a whole agenda. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about which foundation is best for you, and we're going to cover with each foundation skin types, which means dry, combination, or oily. Everyone has a skin type, okay? If your T-zone is oily and your cheeks and upper forehead, chin, down here, down your neck tends to say dry, that's combination skin. If you are oily all over, if you can take toilet paper and tear it into little chunks and stick it to your face and it doesn't fall off, you have oily skin. If you stick it to your face and it falls off immediately, you have dry skin. That's me, by the way. If you stick it to your face and a few of them stick and a few of them fall off, you have combination skin. Easy way to find out. So that's all you do is just take a little piece of toilet paper and chunk it off, like when your husband cuts himself shaving and has to stick a piece of toilet paper on there to keep the blood from going everywhere. Blah. Anyway, you're going to do that, but you're going to test to see if your skin is oily or combo or dry, okay? So we're going to cover that. We're also going to cover the types of coverage. Now, when I say coverage, there are foundations that are for light coverage, which means they don't cover too much of scarring or sunspots or uneven texture or uneven skin tone on your face. So if you need to even out your skin tone more, you like more coverage. But if you have wonderful skin because you're using our skincare line, then I promise you light coverage is probably just fine for you. And I even have an option for ladies that don't really wear makeup at all, but like a little SPF, okay? So that's the last thing we'll be sharing. So stick around till the end if you don't wear makeup. And of course, if you do wear makeup, definitely listen to this. So let's go ahead and get started with our first item. Now, our first item is our BB cream. This is our BB cream right here. This is in the color cream. This is what I use. This is the lightest shade because I have very fair skin and I stay out of the sun quite a bit. So BB cream is really a lightweight tinted moisturizer. It is best for dry to combo skin because it's a moisturizer. And this is going to give you light to medium coverage. And I'm telling you, it's just a tinted moisturizer. So I'll put a little on the back of my hand here. and we'll rub it in and I'll show you. It doesn't provide too much coverage. But you can build it up. There is a little bit of coverage here. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of coverage there you can see, but it's more of like a tinted moisturizer, and it does provide a dewy finish. Now, when I say dewy finish, that means it's more like a wet finished look. So that dewy wet look after you put it on. If you do not like that dewy wet look, you can use some of the translucent setting powder. Translucent, it means it doesn't have a tint to it. So if you use the BB cream, you can use the translucent setting powder and kind of set your BB cream with it, and that will give it a matte finish. So that is our first one. Our next foundation is our pressed powder. Now, the pressed powder is a smooth, buildable, medium to full coverage. It's best for oily or combination skin, and it gives you a matte finish because of the powder, okay? So they come in compacts like this. They're very beautiful, good, high quality. There is a mirror inside. This one is filthy. I left the plastic protector on it. And it does come with its own applicator. Oh, I meant to tell you. With the BB cream, it is best to use our blending buds. Now, you can get the blending buds. It comes with both of these in one little package. And I even have a bundle where you can get a BB cream and the blending buds together. So that's how you would apply the BB cream. With the powder foundation, we have a mineral pressed powder, and then we have our touch pressed powder, which is a new formula, okay? So it comes with the applicator. You can see it's just a round sponge applicator. And the great thing about these compacts that I absolutely love is that they have a little plastic door so the powder doesn't go like crazy everywhere. It's really nice. It keeps the inside of your purse clean, okay? And it also keeps your mirror clean inside when you peel that plastic part off, okay? And of course, there's a stamp in the powder, which is beautiful. This is in the color Poplin, and I used to use it when I was able to be in the sun to contour because it's a little dark. You can see it's way too dark for me. So that's a great contour color. So that is our pressed powders. And like I said, it comes with its own applicator. So that's how you would apply that. Moving on to the next one. Our next one is our loose powder. Now, I don't have this one to show you because I had it and then we moved and now I have no idea where my loose powder is, which is crazy. Okay, I need to get another one because I know I got a darker shade too. So the loose powder kind of comes in a container like this, and you open it, you pop open the lid, and it has like a screen down inside of it, and you just rub your brush. This is our powder puff brush. You would rub it down in there, pull it up, and then you can just loose powder it. So I will tell you that if you like loose mineral powders, like Bare Minerals, then you would like the loose powder foundation. So it's weightless. It has buildable coverage, which means it can go from light to medium and more if you go on that. It's best for oily and combination skin because it is such a loose powder. It'll settle into the flakes if you're dry skin. It does have a matte finish. And by matte finish, what I'm saying is that it doesn't have that wet look to it. It has that dry, kind of powdered look to it. That's a matte finish. And it is also the loose powder. You can get it to match your foundation shade if you're wearing a different foundation type. From the BB cream all the way up, you can use it to set your foundation as well. The loose powder is very versatile. And like I said, you would just apply it with our powder puff brush. It's a beautiful, big, fluffy brush. On to the next one. Our next one is our liquid foundation. Now, our liquid foundation has been called Photoshop in a bottle, okay? This stuff is awesome. Here's the liquid foundation. You just shake it up like this. It comes with an eyedropper on top. This is the shade Lace. And you only need like, let me shake that up a little bit more. I have been on a stick foundation kick and a spray foundation kick, which we will get to soon. So that's why I have to shake my liquid foundation. So you only actually need like 3 or 4 drops. Boom, 4 drops. And that will do your whole face, okay? The best application for this is our liquid foundation brush. That's how you would apply it. The liquid foundation brush has like a little well down in the bristles, and by well, I mean like W-E-L-L. So it dips down like in the middle of the brush. It dips down in the middle of the brush. You can put your 4 drops of liquid foundation, and then you would just stipple that on your face and then blend in, okay? So that's how you would apply it. And the liquid foundation, it goes on liquid, but it dries to a matte finish for a seamless, adjustable, buildable coverage. So this will do like medium to full coverage. And this is really best for combination to oily skin. And the reason I say that is because it dries to a powdery matte finish. So sometimes if you're not exfoliating and moisturizing really well, say you haven't started my skincare line yet. If you haven't started my skincare line yet, this can dry on to your flaky dry spots and cause them to stand out more, okay? So, but this stuff is like liquid gold, okay? And like I said, it goes on liquid, but it dries to that powdery matte finish. Oh, and people call that Photoshop in the bottle. Next one is our stick foundation, and this has been released this year. So our stick foundation is completely multi-use. Let me, excuse me. It's completely multi-use. It's very versatile. You can use it as like, here, I'll show you. It's primed and ready to go, baby. You just roll it out as you need it, and you can just write it right on your face, right? So it's great because you can use it as just concealer. You can use it as a touch-up product. It's not that big. It can slide right in your purse, easy to carry. Even if you're just carrying a clutch, it'll fit right in there, okay? So this is definitely a full coverage, and it's a velvety finish. So it feels like super velvety smooth going on. It's easy to blend. And I will tell you that the Kabuki brush works best with the stick foundation. The Kabuki brush is dense and flat, so it blends very well, and it gives that full coverage all over. The stick foundation is also buildable, and I have found that it's really great for all skin types because, like I said, I have really dry skin. So everybody seems to really like it, and it can be set with your translucent setting powder or a loose or our loose powder, okay? This stuff is really great because You can use it as a full coverage foundation. You can use it to touch up. You can get a darker shade and a lighter shade and use that to highlight and contour. So this is really, really versatile for a quick on the go kind of thing. And it doesn't take much to provide a very full coverage. The next one is our brand new spray foundation. Let me tell you all about this bad boy. You're going to apply it with the Kabuki brush as well. The Kabuki brush is very versatile too. So the Kabuki brush, what you'll do is shake your pan, right? And then you'll one or two sprays, and then you can do pretty much your whole face. You do one or two sprays on the brush, and then you'll like stipple it on your face and then blend it out. Now, I have showed several videos this month alone using the spray foundation. It's very lightweight and has that airbrushed feel to it. It's definitely full coverage. This thing, one or two sprays, and it's going to cover everything you have on your face, pretty much. Anything that is not just perfect skin tone, okay? It's very easy to blend out, and it, as far as I can see, it also works well for all skin types. It is also buildable, and in a study, 100% of the people found, excuse me, let me look that up. I want to make sure I say this right. Excuse me. Let's just go ahead and pull this up so we make sure that we say it right. So they actually did a study on this before they released it. And I find these little facts and tidbits and studies and statistics really interesting. So in an independent consumer study, 100% of participants reported the product visibly blurs and covers imperfections. Also, 100% of the participants reported the product provides very high coverage while still looking natural. That's important too. And 90% of the participants found the product to be transfer resistant once they used a setting product. So that's wonderful. It's also long wear, so they say that it can last up to 12 hours of the great coverage that you apply. So that's really great too. The last thing we're going to talk about is for those ladies, and I did say this earlier, that I would give something for the ladies that didn't really wear foundation or makeup in general, but they like SPF coverage, okay? So we're going to talk about our SPF finishing powder. It comes in like a tube. It almost looks like a stick foundation, but it's a powder in there. You can see it's powdery. It has its own applicator in here, okay? So you just push down this thing, this plastic guard, and there's your brush, okay? So you do have to prime this, and I'm going to tell you how you prime it. You just push this thing in and out. That's all it takes. Push it in and out a few times. Whoops. And you'll start getting powder. See? Look there. Powder, powder, powder. Man, I've got it like flying all around the camera. Anyway, this is almost like it provides, this comes in the shade light. Now you can see that it's not, when you find that you need more powder, just pump it a few more times. Pump it on there. And then you can just go right at it. Now you can see this isn't like a foundation, but this is going to give you a toned thin veil of SPF 25 coverage, okay? So look at it as more like a protectant from the sun. And this is perfect for when you're at the beach. And I'm going to tell you why. You want SPF coverage, but say you don't like that dewy finish and you just put sunscreen on your face, and then you want that dry look. So pump this a few times, rub it on your face. You're not getting rid of your SPF coverage. You're adding more, and you have that matte look that you like. So that is completely it for tonight's live. I have covered all the different things that I wanted to cover. I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're catching the replay, type #replay in the comments. And I hope to hear from you soon. Don't forget to enter the giveaway because it will only last through this week. And happy Halloween for tomorrow, guys. I love you all. Bye.